Who would have thought that the Brooklyn Nets, a team that at one point had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden this year, would get swept in round one? What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? I'm excited to just upload again. I mean, it's only been 3 days, but yeah, there was no teams that have been eliminated. And who would have thought? Just the first team to even get eliminated from the playoffs. The only team to get swept in the 2022 playoffs are the Brooklyn Nets, who at one point we were saying had the best player on the planet in Kevin Durant. I mean, things were looking so bright for them in 2019 when they signed KD, they signed Kyrie. I mean, DeAndre Jordan really wasn't that big of a deal. And then a year later, they trade Jared Allen, LeVert, a bunch of first-round picks for James Harden. Maybe in hindsight, they shouldn't have made that deal. But they ended up trading Harden this year. Nobody really expected that. They got Ben Simmons, who played a whopping total of 0 minutes for them this year. So yeah, we're going to be rebuilding the Brooklyn Nets today. We have a lot to do, and really I don't even know where to even start. But let's hear a word from today's sponsor before we get into it. So before we get back into the rebuild, I just want to give a quick word from today's sponsor, HelloFresh. HelloFresh is the first carbon neutral meal kit company out there and is the best one. Trust me. HelloFresh features produce that goes from the farm to your front door in under a week. And that means their spring menu features their freshest flavors. With HelloFresh, you have options for adding, swapping, or upgrading proteins each week. Plus, you can add a protein to veggie dishes for even more flexibility. With HelloFresh, step-by-step recipes are super easy to follow, and pre-portioned ingredients help me cut out prep time so I can go eat outside in the spring. So last night I made one of my favorite meals from HelloFresh, and that is their creamy dill chicken with the roasted potatoes and broccoli. What I like most about this meal is how it's so easy to prep, how the potatoes, the broccoli, the dill, and all the other ingredients to make the sauce were just easily prepped. It saved me so much time when I got home from class, and I can only imagine how much time it will save me when I'm working full-time in the summer. As someone who's getting more into cooking, this was really nice and a kind of breath of fresh air to make this meal in under 40 minutes, because usually when I'm kind of prepping the food myself, I tend to mess up. So having it all laid out in front of me really saves me a ton of time. So I live by myself, so usually I cook alone, but sometimes I'll cook with my girlfriend, even though I'm a much better cook than her. Go to HelloFresh.com and use the code SRAW16. You can see it on your screen now. And you can get up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts. Link will be in the description below. And that is HelloFresh.com. Use code SROS16, SRAW16. Link in the description below. And thank you again to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. So I know there's already going to be stuff with Ben Simmons. Will he get traded in the offseason? I know there's even been like a little bit like Rudy Gobert news out there. I don't even know if that would happen. But I think I want to try to win with Ben Simmons on this team. I mean, they ended up, I guess in hindsight, trading a lot for Ben Simmons because they gave up that original package of Karis LeVert, Allen, and all those draft picks. We will get the Philadelphia 76ers pick in this draft at 22 at the moment. I believe it's around that in real life. I think it's like 23 or something like that. I think it might be 23. But yeah, honestly, the Rockets getting pick 16 from the Nets, really can't complain about that. I think Steve Nash, and I don't know, people are going to use him as the scapegoat. I think it sucks that he's going to get fired probably after 2 years because I think it's going to happen. Actually, I know it's going to happen. He's going to get fired. But it sucks maybe to give more of a chance. I think maybe I'm just more sentimental towards Steve Nash because he was one of my favorite players in the league growing up. He's arguably my favorite player of all time. So I wanted to see him succeed, so it really is a shame. Really, in hindsight, they probably never should have fired Kenny Atkinson. So we are going to go after a new head coach, and Taylor Jenkins is here. I'm not going to go after him because that's not really a realistic option because he's going to be the Grizzlies head coach. So I don't know if there's any assistants out there. Like, who could they really be a target for in the offseason? I don't know. I know there was some Mark Jackson to the Brooklyn Nets rumors, so I don't really know who to go out. I mean, David Fizdale would be funny. All right, let's see. Can we steal David Fizdale from the Lakers, or will they block it? Damn it. All right, so I threw out 4 offers to assistant coaches. I'm really hoping that at least one of them doesn't get blocked. And all right, one of them didn't get blocked, and that is going to be our new head coach, Sam Cassell, who I believe is an assistant with the 76ers. Yeah, Fizdale got blocked, so did Chris Quinn of the Heat. Lloyd Pierce, I thought maybe give him a second chance. It worked out for Nate McMillan, and then Alvin Gentry as well. So yeah, we are going to sign Sam Cassell here, and I was thinking about promoting Jacque Vaughn, but I'm not going to do that. So we do need a new, really main assistant in the shot doctor. Wes Unseld is here. Okay, Josh Longstaff. I mean, I do get him all the time. So we're going to steal Brennan West, who's a scout for the Warriors. I want to see what he can do. I've never tried that before. I mean, it might be a terrible idea. Probably is, but the Nets have made some questionable decisions in the past. So Kyrie Irving is a free agent. Now, I don't think there's a chance he signs elsewhere, or there's a sign and trade this offseason, but you never know. I think there's a good chance that either Joe Harris or Seth Curry gets moved. I mean, Curry might be more likely due to the contract, and they might look to add defense maybe on the front end, namely the center position. So we could look at maybe a Curry and Sharp trade. I mean, I'm going to look at definitely centers on draft night. We don't really need to sit out there or go out there and draft somebody too, so I wouldn't mind packaging Sharp, maybe my first and Seth Curry, if we could look for a defensive-minded center. Now, I would love the idea of getting Rudy Gobert, and I don't think there's any way to finesse it because of because we're paying so much money there. So I think it would have to be Joe. I'm actually just going to see if I can even think about this and offer them Joe Harris, Day'Ron Sharp, Cam Thomas, a first, and even if I threw in Seth Curry, that would get it done. I mean, that's a pretty big trade. I get rid of all my shooting, but I add Rudy Gobert to the Nets, and there's a chance that Rudy Gobert could be on the trade market in the offseason. It might be more of a Simmons-Gobert trade, probably. Yeah, I think I would have to include one more first in this, which will be this first next year. So 2 firsts, Day'Ron Sharp, who was a first last year. We give him Cameron Thomas, who was also another recent first, and then we give him Joe Harris and Seth Curry. We'll see if they do this. I think I'm willing to, and then we're going to re-sign Kyrie and have at least Kyrie figure it out, like KD, Simmons, Gobert. We'll see if they even accept this. And they don't even accept it. Okay, never mind. I was actually getting my hopes up that they would. I don't even think, that pick doesn't have a lot of value. Say we did this first, and then if we did this first, probably not. All right, so I'm going to draft my player and then revisit this and see if I can get it done then. All right, so the Kings are just always getting the number 1 pick in these lottery simulations, which is actually pretty funny. We ended up drafting Kendall Brown there at 22, but like I said, I'm going to revisit that Rudy Gobert trade and see if we can work out something with that. It would have to be... All right, it's actually allowing me to do just these 4 assets. Yeah, I don't have to give up Kendall Brown, even though can I include Kendall Brown and keep Seth Curry? Probably not. Kendall Brown really only is a star and a half. I was hoping he would have 2 to maybe 2.5. So say we included this first round pick next year. Brown included. I don't even know if this gets it done. It doesn't. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I really thought it would get it done. Okay. Damn it. All right, that's annoying. Miles Turner is also another person that could be traded this offseason. I would probably be able to keep Joe Harris in this deal. If we were able to do Seth Curry, Day'Ron Sharp, Kendall Brown, please tell me that's enough and I don't have to include anything else. Beautiful. Okay, wow, Kendall Brown's really only 1 star. And I will give you this first round pick next year. We'll see if they do that. So a first round pick last year, really good shooter in Seth Curry, who they could definitely flip again for another asset. Kendall Brown, who we just drafted in the first round. Sucks he's only a star value. And a future first round pick. Nice, okay. So we pick up our center, Miles Turner. Now, we have good defense in the front court now with Ben Simmons and Miles Turner. We have Kevin Durant. Hopefully regression doesn't hit him too much. He didn't play he didn't play well at all in the beginning of the Celtics series. And then we're going to have to re-sign Kyrie Irving in the offseason. But we were able to keep Cameron Thomas, which is nice. So Kyrie Irving opts out. Patty Mills opts in. We could maybe trade Patty Mills, but I think I'm cool with him being the backup point guard. I would like to bring back Claxton as well if I'm not going to bring back Drummond. But our main priority is to make sure Kyrie Irving re-signs with us. So yeah, we're going to give him this. No trade clause. There's really no reason. I'm trying to think of a sign and trade or anything like that. I think the biggest move that the Nets could make this offseason is moving Ben Simmons, but I don't think that happens. We do have bird rights on Bruce Brown. Now, I think Bruce Brown is going to get paid a good amount of money in real life. He might get a 4 for 40 deal. Well, the Nets pony up that much money, or since they're already tying $100 million into Kyrie, KD, and Simmons, they'll look to save some money elsewhere. Maybe they'll get a trade exception for him or something like that. So I'm going to give him that 4 for 40 because Bruce Brown is one of the more underrated players for the Brooklyn Nets. Also, Nicholas Claxton. Worst free throw shooting performance I've seen in that game 4. So we could look to bring back Aldridge, but I think I'd rather bring back Claxton, higher upside. So we signed Kyrie, we signed Bruce Brown, and then I will look to pay Claxton. Yeah, Joe Tsai's gonna get his pockets open. We're gonna give him a 2-year deal. We'll do a team option. Very team-friendly deal. Yeah, Griffin's gone. Aldridge, Drummond. But yeah, we don't even have bird rights on these guys, and I would like to maybe keep Kessler Edwards as well. So there we go. We get Claxton back, and any big changes here? Nope, doesn't really look like it. Everybody kind of stays with their teams. I'm hoping it's a little bit more of an exciting offseason though in real life. All right, so we take a look at play progression. Kyrie regresses, but KD doesn't. Simmons is an 87, Turner is an 82. We got Joe Harris, who probably will be the starting shooting guard for us this year, unless we want to start Cameron Thomas, which we can also do. All right, so coming up with the rotation for this season, apparently we have signed Danny Green, but no, I'm going to start Joe Harris over Danny Green. Claxton is probably not going to get that many minutes. I think Cam Thomas and Bruce Brown will probably get the 6-man minutes. Yep, Kessler Edwards might be out of the rotation. So 35 to KD, Kyrie. We'll go 32 to Simmons, 30 to Turner. We can go 26 to Harris. So I'm going to go about 22 to Cam Thomas. And I would like to go, I guess, probably 25 to Bruce Brown. We're going to give 15 to both Mills and Claxton. And you know what? For the regular season, I will play Kessler Edwards 5 minutes a night, and we'll see what he can do. So system proficiency is 3.5-star balance under our new head coach, Sam Cassell. Yeah, we should not get swept in round 1 again, I'll tell you that. All right, so the Brooklyn Nets were the 3 seed this year. We had Jason Tatum winning MVP, Paul Banchero Rookie of the Year, Russ 6th Man of the Year on the Lakers. I would have no idea who their point guard even is now. Wow, Russ is really coming off the bench. And I think Eric Bledsoe or Chris Dunn is starting over him. Oh, that's so sad. That really is. Giannis gets DPOY. Anthony Simons Most Improved. Steve Kerr Coach of the Year. So we don't get any of those awards. No KD on All-NBA First Team. Zion is there. All-NBA Second Team. We do get Kevin Durant. Let's go. We averaged 24 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Great efficiency. 50, 40, 90 season from Kevin Durant. And then All-NBA Third Team, we do see Ben Simmons on it. 16, 7, and 9, shot 24% from 3. All defensive first team, no Simmons there, but we do get Ben Simmons on all defensive second team. Was hoping really Miles Turner could be a better defender than Nerlens Noel. So we are taking on the Detroit Pistons in round 1, which is just kind of crazy to say. Cade, Shaedon Sharpe, Sadiq Bey, TJ Warren. Like, yeah, we should beat this team. They're here because of Cade being so good in 2K. Kyrie Irving was our second leading scorer at 24 points a night, and he was so close to 50, 40, 90. He was literally 0.005 points away. So there is kind of the stats. Cameron Thomas, good season. Efficiency could be better, but honestly not terrible. Miles Turner, 10 points, 7.7 rebounds. That is a career high. Cool. There's Bruce Brown. Not a bad year either. Some of these guys really got to stop taking threes. Joe Harris might be one of the more overpaid players in the league based off that performance. So game 1, we do pick up the victory. We blow them out at home. As we should. We should sweep this Pistons team. As we beat them in overtime in game 2. Simmons has a triple-double. Cade goes off for 38. So does Kyrie. All right, on to game 3. We do win by 11 points. KD gives me 26, and let's sweep them. There we go. We sweep the Pistons 124 to 120. So now we are going to be taking on the Atlanta Hawks here in round 2. They are the 2 seed. They really haven't added anybody new. Buddy Hield. Really it. So this is another series that we should win, but we get blown out in game 1. Okay, that's not off to a great start, and we do win game 2 though. Wow, just no defense can be being played in these series. We give up 151, then 139. That's not good. Game 3, we do win by 18. Kyrie with 33 and 10. Come on, let's win game 4. Let's go. All right, so they win game 1, then we win 3 in a row. I mean, I'm getting 24 and 6 from Miles Turner. Yeah, I'll take that. And we win in 5. And of course, this is perfect. We have a rematch from the playoff series that just ended last night. Boston versus Brooklyn here in the 2023 conference finals. I don't know if I'm going to make an adjustment to the lineup. It'd really be who's going to be the starting shooting guard. I mean, Joe Harris is shooting 50% from 3 in the playoffs. Okay. Yeah, and Cam Thomas is not performing well at all. So I think for the playoffs, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I might go no minutes to Kessler Edwards. I might go a little bit less to Cam Thomas. And then I think I want to go 37 to KD and Kyrie, 35, 32 there. All right, so game 1 against Boston, we win. Let's go. All right, so we don't get swept again. We've already done better in one game than we did last year against the Celtics. Game 2, we win. Let's go. We're dominating. Maybe this team just needs Ben Simmons back. I don't know. Maybe they just need a defensive core. We do lose game 3 by 49. Holy crap, we got blown out. And we are up 3-1. All right, what a defensive fourth quarter, man. That's what I'm talking about. We're going up against the MVP, Jason Tatum, too. All right, they win game 6. We're going to a game 7. I really don't want to do that. We're going to blow a 3-1 lead, aren't we? Oh, we're on the road. We're going to blow a 3-1 lead. I know I'm going to open my eyes and we're going to be down by double digits. Okay, we're actually up, but we were up by double digits, but we blow that all in the second quarter. Not really. All right, we're doing well. I'd rather be us than them right now. We're up by 15 starting off this fourth quarter. Let's not blow this, please. Okay, we are going to win Game 7. Oh my God, we almost blow it. We win 108-102 on the road. KD with 24, Tatum with 31, and we are taking on the Golden State Warriors in the finals. Let's go. KD versus Curry for probably the last time ever. Would technically be the first time ever in the finals too. And yeah, the first time they faced each other since the Thunder blew that 3-1 lead back in 2016. So the Warriors win Game 1 by 12. All right, Atlanta did beat us in Game 1, so this is nothing new. Tristan Thompson's their starting center. I mean, they still have a very good team, don't get me wrong. They do win Game 2. And I don't even think Jordan Poole, is he like that right now in this? He's good, but we're down 2-0. Okay, we do win 2-1. That is a huge win. And Miles Turner was our leading scorer. Okay. KD, I need you to step up. I need a 40-point KD performance right now. Come on. We got to win both games at home here to make it a series tied 2-2. We almost choke it in the third, and we don't choke it in the fourth. KD, that's what I needed. 35 and 11. Kyrie with 26 and 10. Even Ben Simmons giving me 25. Come on, let's win Game 5. Damn it. All right, we got to win 2 in a row. We got to win Game 6 in Brooklyn and then Game 7 back at Chase Center. So not having a very good second quarter, but it could have been a lot worse. But that third quarter just pretty much sold it. I doubt we're outscoring them by 20 in the final 11 minutes of this game. Yeah. All right, we lose in 6 in the finals. I mean, at least we got to the finals, but that was pretty tough. Like, we had to go to 7 against Boston. I mean, the first 2 series were pretty easy, but we couldn't beat that Warriors team. Really? But yeah, all right. I guess I'm going to keep Sam Cassell as that coach. We definitely don't have any first round picks here. Our pick is going to the Pacers at 25. Obviously from the the Miles Turner trade. All right, so it is the 2023 NBA draft. I think really the only position we can upgrade is that shooting guard spot, but I don't think that Joe Harris, I don't think a team would want him. I know it's an expiring, but it is a lot of money. Bruce Brown could be of value to some teams. I can give up 2 second round picks. I don't know, like D'Anthony Melton, not really a huge upgrade, at least in 2K, to get as my starting shooting guard. I can get John Wall. I don't really want to put Kyrie as a starting shooting guard. I don't want Landry Shamet back. All right, we're not going to make a move right now. So we're going to pick up the team option on Claxton and Cameron Thomas. I could even look to move Cameron Thomas, honestly. Miles Turner is a free agent. We are about to pay him a lot of money. I'm about to go over the hard cap with this team. All right, so Patty Mills is gone. I need a better backup point guard, which could be Derrick Rose. Let's bring Spencer Dinwiddie. He was a fan favorite. Let's bring him back to Brooklyn. All right, I think I want to get the band back together. So Karis LeVert making $8 million a year. He's currently on the Kings. Yeah, I want to see if I could do a Bruce Brown, maybe Cameron Thomas deal for Karis LeVert, who will be my starting shooting guard next year. Let's see if they would accept this. They don't. I would also throw in Kessler Edwards, and they don't. I would throw in one more first round pick. I might be getting robbed in this deal. Okay, maybe it's best that they didn't accept that. All right, I want to see if I can maybe acquire one of these shooting guards, maybe Kevin Huerter, to be my starting shooting guard. We could do Jordan Clarkson. I was looking at maybe DiVincenzo, Gary Trent. I mean, Gary Trent, could I do Bruce Brown? I would also throw in Cameron Thomas, and I'd throw in Kessler Edwards. Does that get it done? No, and I throw in one more first round pick. That's really my best offer. Okay, they actually accepted. Let's go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I need to sign a wing, which shouldn't be a problem. There's actually some solid wings out there. Yeah, let's get Kenrich Williams. He'd kind of be perfect for this team. And let's hope we're good enough to go all the way next year. I really kind of gutted my core, or not my core, but a couple bench pieces for Gary Trent. I might regret that. But yeah, here's the player progression. Really not a lot of movement up top, or really just in general. Just Claxton and Gary Trent went up in overall. But I'd rather see that than a lot of red. All right, so this is definitely going to be the starting 5. I think Joe Harris is going to be the 6th man. Yeah, it's going to look something like this. So let's go 15 to Kenrich, 18 to Claxton. We'll go 20 to Dinwiddie, 24 to Harris, 30 to Turner, 32 to Simmons. We can go 36 to KD. Yeah, 30 to Trent, 35 to Kyrie. Let's see if this team can go back to the finals, but win it this time. All right, so we were the 6th seed this year, which seems kind of low. It might be because of the bench, or be because of the bench. I'm hoping it's not, and I'm still hoping that we are going to be one of the finals favorites. Ben Simmons is our only player to make an All-NBA team. Okay, that's not great. I wish I got Rudy Gobert a couple off seasons ago. Would have been a lot better than Miles Turner, obviously. So in the playoffs, we were taking on Detroit again, but this time they're the 3 seed. We're the 6 seed, and they have LeBron. Come on. KD versus LeBron in the playoffs. Let's see how this goes. Game 1, we do pick up the win. They were only in the same conference for 1 year, right? Was that in 2018-19 where KD was hurt for the year? The Lakers didn't make the playoffs with the Lakers, or excuse me, LeBron didn't make the playoffs with the Lakers, And then they traded for AD that offseason. Yeah. And then KD got hurt in the finals. Raptors won. That was the only time they were ever in the same conference. And we never, oh no, I was going to say we never got them in the finals, boy. It would have been cool if we got Thunder Cavs. No, we got Thunder Heat. I'm tripping, man. Okay, I'm tripping. I'm thinking, like, I guess we never got prime of, like, no, we did get prime of them in Golden State. I guess, like, I don't know. Because that Golden State team was so good. It was, like, that Golden State teams versus, like, not as good Cavs teams at all. And I'm just maybe picturing that it would have been cool to see, like, a LeBron led, KD led, and, like, even around, you know, but I don't know. I think I just embarrassed myself too much there. So we end up beating the 3-seeded Pistons. Let's go in 6. And then we got the Cavs here in round 2, a team that we should beat. They are a 7 seed. Let's hopefully not lose as we drop game 1. Game 2, we also drop. Game 3, we win. Game 4, we lose. And we lose in 5. Damn it. I thought maybe if I went quick there, it would have been good on my side. But what? How does this team lose? Oh my God, Miles Turner. All right, one more year. We're trading Miles Turner as the Celtics win it all. Tatum is your finals MVP. All right, not like we have any draft picks at all in this. The Rockets get our pick at 18. Wow, I'm actually having good picks every year. Or we had 16 in the first year and 18 there, but I think, yeah, some of them were obviously traded away. So draft time, like I said, I mean, we just paid Miles Turner last offseason. I'm going to look for any type of upgrade this offseason. I don't really want to move Dinwiddie. I mean, I have pick 31. That's not a bad pick to have. I kind of want to do this. I really want to do that trade. Oh, man. Are we just at unrealistic at this point? I think I need more of a defensive-minded center, so Christian Wood wouldn't be, I guess, a great option. Mitchell Robinson, I mean, that's an upgrade. Nah, I don't know if that's even an upgrade. So, I mean, Nerlens Noel had an all-defensive second-team appearance in this video. Maybe I should do that. Screw it. Yeah, we're getting realistic at this point. I mean, Miles Turner could be a realistic target for them in the offseason. But yeah, we're going to go out and get Robert Williams. I just want to win a championship. I would feel so embarrassed if I didn't. So yeah, that's hopefully the upgrade we need. I'm just praying that KD doesn't regress too much. He's not a free agent. Okay, so Gary Trent I would like to pay. I think I'm going to keep Trent around. I like his defense. We're going to sign Joe Harris and Nicholas Claxton. Just bring this team back together and let's hope next year's our year. Maybe we'll go for a different bench piece than Kenrich Williams. Josh Richardson's available. Terrence Mann. Yeah, let's grab him. So KD actually progresses this year, up to a 98 overall. Please give me a ring next year. We'll get D Rose a ring as well. All right, so it's going to be very similar to last year. Honestly, I'll allow this 2K. We'll play Derrick Rose. Yeah, we're going to go with this rotation. I'm going to let 2K choose what we're going to do. 4.5-star balanced. Finals or bust this year. For a second, I thought we had the most improved player. So we had 3 players on All-NBA third team. Ben Simmons, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving. All right, come on. This has to be the year. Oh, we're the 4 seed. Come on. Why are we... We're going to lose to Cleveland. They literally beat us last year. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to let 2K come up with the rotation because I clearly don't know how to manage this team or come up with any good rotations at all. Robert Williams is really good. All right, so 2K, what are you coming up with? So we're going to do Kyrie 36, Trent 23, Durant 39, 32, Simmons 30 to Robert Will. Playing Claxton a lot. Okay. All right, 10-man rotation. Screw it. Let's see what happens. If you do this to me, though, and we lose 2K, all right, I'm listening to them. We just beat the Nets in 5, even though they beat me last year. We got Boston in round 2, and oh, boy. This is what I should be seeing. These two going off. All right, Boston. It's the Miles Turner, Robert Williams Revenge Series. Let's see if we can beat them. I think the moral of the story is in this video and the events that just happened in real life. The Celtics own the Nets. The Celtics own me too, as I predicted the Nets to win the Eastern Conference in my playoff prediction video. And they just always beat me in 2K. But either way, that is going to be for me. I hope you guys did enjoy. Drop a like if you did. I am recording this shortly after the Nets lost, so I don't know the next elimination rebuild. It looks like Toronto escaped defeat tonight, so they're still alive in their series. So I think that the Heat are up 3-1 playing tomorrow, so it could be Hawks, and then rebuild next if they lose tomorrow night, which would be tonight for when you're seeing this. And then tomorrow, I believe, we have the Nuggets on the brink of defeat, as well as the Chicago Bulls. They're both down 3-1, so those could be the next possible rebuilds, so be on the lookout for those. Thank you for watching. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.